live. What is up? Welcome back to the channel. It is the Sunday, May 25th, 2025 Helium Miner Update coming to you from our world headquarters here in Portland, Oregon. There you go. Got our view back. Had a bunch of trimming there. Looking down at the North Harbor there. Looking at the Willamette River. I'm kind of zoom in there. Usually we'll have the occasional life flight that will come by here, buzz along the river, heading up to the hospital over here, direction to the right. There you go. So it is a nice Portland day. We are in the mid-60s. It might even be 70 degrees out here, so super cool. Anyway, hopefully everyone is having a great Memorial Day weekend. Tried to make it out to the marina yesterday. Traffic was too bad, so didn't end up doing that. Maybe tomorrow, we will see. Today there's not much wind, so not much to be able to do there as far as going sailing. But anyway, hopefully everyone is having a great Memorial Day weekend, and let's get to the update. Helium, decentralized network for IoT devices, and we've got 4 MNTD Helium miners. Again, we had some questions from some folks in previous live streams regarding getting the miners, and certainly if you go direct to the manufacturer, should have an issue. But if you do get a miner and you get it from a third-party reseller, or you get it secondhand, just make sure that there's no wallet that is attached to it, because if there is, then you won't be able to do anything with it, and you need to get whomever you're buying that from, that miner, to release the wallet so that you can attach yours to it. So just some advice there. And by the way, no financial advice here. This is just a hobby for us, just for fun. So let's get to the report. We have 4 MNTD Helium miners. We've got 1 in Kailua Kona. We were just over there a little more than a month ago. And we've got 2 here in Portland, Oregon, and we've got 1 in Alpine, Wyoming. Hopefully we'll be out there here pretty soon. Just outside, we're about 35 miles outside of Jackson Hole. Anyhow, the miners, and actually before we get to that, let's just do a quick market overview. IoT, that was what we were earning on the miner up until about 4 months ago, until Helium Improvement Protocol, HIP 138, brought us back to earning HNT. IoT trading at $0.000618 per token. That's about 6%. Crypto's been doing pretty well this week, as we will chat about here in a second. HNT, that is what we are earning on the miners. That one's trading at $4.11, up 5% for the week. Good news there. Big news is Bitcoin. It's at 108,400 right now while we're doing the live stream. That is up about 4%, and that hit a high of about 112. Lots of stuff happening there, whether it's MicroStrategy, just more pervasive acceptance of Bitcoin in general. Current administration here in the U.S. Being a little more, as far as better, being a little more, I guess, I don't know if lenient's quite the right word, but well, it sounds like we've got some fireworks going off here already, even though it's only after 4 in the afternoon. But as far as just greater acceptance, I know David Sachs, the crypto czar, working for Trump. He's had a lot to say on it. He's been doing a great job there in D.C. on that. But anyway, yeah, high of 112. That's an all-time high. And then finally Solana, that one's trading at $173.45, up about 3%. So good news there if you're a holder of Solana. So let's get to the miners. Our Kona miner, that one's sitting in Hexagon with a couple of other miners. And again, like I've talked about in previous live streams, if you're going to set up a miner, look at the Helium map. Find out what else there is in the hexagon where you're going to plan to locate it, because if you've got other miners there, you're going to end up doing revenue sharing. Not the end of the world, but again, if you can have a hexagon where you're by yourself, you're going to be better off there. Anyway, that Kona miner, two other miners in that hexagon on a 7-day basis, 0.399 helium tokens, down about 7% for the week, so that's not great. But again, helium is up, so certainly that is helpful. Our Portland 1 location, that one's sitting in hexagon with 5 other miners. So we've got some revenue share there. That one's at 0.154 helium tokens earned for the week, down about 11%. Our Portland 2 miner, that one is actually sitting in a hexagon by itself, so that's helpful as far as not having to do the revenue sharing there. Earned 0.452 helium tokens for the week, down about 2%, but like I've been doing here on some previous live streams, if you've been tuning in, is just comparing the Kona and the Portland 2 miner, because Portland 2 in a hexagon by itself versus Kona with the other miners there. But the Helium network is certainly trying to incentivize the tropical locations, just because it's a little more expensive to run the miners, even though they are not very energy intensive. They typically take about 5 watts of power, so not too much there. But anyhow, interesting to see the Portland 2 by itself there is earning more again than Kona. They've been kind of going back and forth on that. And then the Alpine Miner, if you've been following along on the live streams and the channel, you will know that rural mining just hasn't been doing that well. We've got our miner running, but there's not other miners there. There were some last year, but if they don't have anything to ping on and communicate as far as the network is concerned, then you're not going to be getting any earnings there. So let's go ahead and total this up. 7-day basis, we earned 1.005 helium tokens for the week. That's up a little bit over actually, I think last week. Actually, it's slightly down, I should say. On a 30-day basis, Kona miner that one earned 1.843 helium tokens. Our Portland 1 location, 0.744 helium tokens. Portland 2, 1.974 helium tokens. So again, kind of just comparing there. Looks like the 30-day earnings higher on that Portland 2 location by itself. I know that between that and the Kona miner, they've been kind of going back and forth. So right now, the Portland miner is doing a little bit better there. Total for the 30 days, taking a look here, is 4.551 helium tokens. So mention that just so if you've got your helium miners running, you can compare and contrast to what you've got. And then let's take a look at this on just a dollar and cents perspective. Again, not financial advice, just do this for fun. 7-day earnings at Helium trading at $4.11 per token gives us a 7-day earnings for the week, $4.13, whopping total there. 30-day total, we've got $18.70, another whopping total. That's why we're doing this as a hobby. And then we calculate here every week. We do an ROI, return on investment calculation, and what we do there is we take that 30-day earnings, divide it by 30 to get a daily rate, and then we extrapolate that out over 365 days, and divided that by the capital invested. So doing all that, our ROI currently is 14.2%. So good news there. I think actually in the title to the live stream here, I got to update that. I think it has like 13.3 or something like that. So we'll get that one updated. So that's about it. Certainly, hey, if you found this helpful, please like and subscribe. If you're watching it later, feel free to leave some comments down below with your helium mining experience, or if you've got some questions here for us. Like I said, not financial advice, just for fun. And hopefully everyone is having a great Memorial Day weekend. Hopefully you got some good weather running. We do here. It's nice to have a Portland day where it is not raining, because it certainly does do that. And that should about do it. So we will talk to you for the update next week. Peace. Bye.